Studies show more students are reporting mental health issues stemming from the 2020 pandemic. A Triad man is on a mission to help young people navigate their mental health, one putt at a time.
Play the ball where it lies. It's one of the greatest lessons Robert Jones Black says he learned from his great-grandfather, Bobby Jones. Jones was an American golfer known for co-founding the Masters tournament.
The game of golf is like the game of life. You get bad breaks from good shots, you get good breaks from bad shots, but you have to play the ball where it lies.
Black is now using this famous quote to help address the nation's youth mental health crisis. He recently founded the Generation Next Project, a charity that teaches mental strength for life through the game of golf.
I was impacted directly through a business partner with this youth mental health crisis back during the pandemic. He unfortunately lost his 12-year-old son to suicide 3 days before his 13th birthday. And that really opened up my eyes to kind of explore what's really going on.
The program provides parents and players both the knowledge and the tools that focus on essential golf and life skills, including expectations, fight or flight, shame, and more.
So our program teaches them intentional thinking, how to really kind of slow down and think through a process, and then self-assessment. So once we show them on the golf course how we can fix that, we take them and say, now these exact mental and emotional responses that we're seeing on the golf course exist in real life.
For example, how conquering nervousness and anxiety caused by first tee jitters can also be used in their daily lives.
What does that in life? Class presentations, public speaking, testing, asking a girl out on a date. Anything like that creates that fight or flight mentality. It creates that shame, and you got to find a way to fight through that.
Improving resilience and self-esteem is what Black says it's all about.
We're going to get good breaks, we're going to get bad breaks, we're going to have good days and bad days, but you got to keep playing, and you got to play it as it is.
The Generation Next Project will have its first program at the Grandover Resort next weekend. Young golfers and their parents will participate in a 2-day retreat. For details on how to register, as well as upcoming programs, just look for this story on our website. I think that this is such a great model, such a great organization. One of the things me and Mr. Black were talking about is the impacts of social media on this young generation and how we're constantly comparing ourselves to snapshot or glamour reels of other people. But it's important to focus on yourself and your own game, and that's something that you learn in golf as well that you can apply to your everyday life.
I've always thought that sports has a ton of lessons for you in life, you know, winning gracefully, losing gracefully, life lessons that you can take, and that's exactly what this organization is doing. They're taking those lessons and these kids obviously are kids that want to play golf, or they play golf on teams and that type of thing, but really what you get out of this is the life lesson, I think.
And I love the analogy that he uses. It's, you know, life is just like golf. You have to play the ball where it lies.
Yeah,
that's
right.
I mean, it is so true. I mean, you're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days, but you got to keep pushing forward and do your best.
Absolutely, work with what you have. I'm going to be using that quote from my own life. I think that that's great. This is my first time actually hearing that quote myself. But also in this program, with working with the kids on the field, they're actually going to have a psychologist work with the students as well. Once they go inside, they're going to go into a room and talk about, you know, what were some of the situations you were put out on the course, and when do you find that come up in your everyday life? And they get to work with the parents as well, because parents need to be a part of that navigation of their mental health as well too. So they play a part in all this.
National golf associations and agencies and all that are interested in what they're doing, I've heard.
So he wants to make this be even bigger so they could do programs around the state, programs around the country, and make it a really big thing.